A good controller can make you feel on top of the world.
Point control once again, going to go to Optic, Texas. Now to Scump's POV again, in behind two. Shot a little bit windy.
Like you were never actually trash at a game, even though nothing significant has changed.
I'm out of here. Go.
Get!
With the ability of extra paddles, tension adjustments, and trigger stoppers, maybe now you can dominate in the games you once felt so disadvantaged that you needed to uninstall. The question remains, is the Xbox Elite controller the answer? Whether or not this controller is worth it in 2022 has a lot to do with the fact that competition is growing. For $179.99, this is not the least expensive premium controller on the market. The Razer Wolverine V2 retails for around $149.99 and can be stacked up against the Elite controller. It does, however, offer a different paddle style and weighs a decent amount less, which can be preferred depending on your preference. Its reputation for reliability is solid, with minimal complaints on stick drift and users being quite fond of their purchase. The Scuf Instinct controller has a retail of about $169.99 and seems to be improved upon the weak paddles that many users complained about in the past. It does still seem to be that Scuf controllers run a bit more delicate than the competition, so when deciding what controller to buy, you really gotta decide what your preference is. The Xbox Elite Series 2 controller includes a controller, a carrying case, 6 thumbsticks, 2 standard, 2 classic, 1 tall, and 1 wide dome. A set of 4 paddles, 2 medium and 2 mini. 2 D-pads, 1 standard and 1 faceted. A thumbstick adjustment tool, a charging dock, and a USB-C cable. The thumbstick adjustment tool is great for homing in on your sensitivity. I personally enjoy cranking up the resistance, especially when using with control freaks, or the tall thumbstick. It gives you a sense of precision you really can't get elsewhere. The trigger stoppers are nice for FPS games to make shooting quick and precise, and the 3 different levels is an added bonus. I also enjoy the paddle layout. However, it's not the best for bigger fingers. I had to remove one because I noticed I hit it by mistake repeatedly. I didn't find this to be an issue since I only needed 2 paddles, but if you want to use all 4, it may be something to consider. All in all, I feel like the Xbox Elite has everything you could want in a controller. Weighing in around 345 grams, it feels very high quality due to the weight when comparing to a regular Xbox controller. It just feels like a premium product. I could see how some people would be turned off by something heavier, but I personally prefer this. The textured grips are a nice touch for extended periods of play. I will say, I feel like my hands sweat more than normal when using this controller, but that could just be me. I've been using this controller as my daily driver for around 3 years, and it's held up quite well. In the first year, I used it for 10 hours a day to grind for Damascus Camo in Modern Warfare, and it's still operating the same. Currently, I've been using this controller for about 2 hours a day and have not had any issues. My experience does not mean they are without fault. I've had a buddy who's gone through 2 replacement controllers. However, this was within the 1-year warranty period, so those replacements were free of charge. Other reviews had mentioned the dreaded stick drift, but this has not been an issue in my case. So while I'm particularly fond of this controller, you may want to proceed with caution. All in all, I'd give this controller a thumbs up. It's delivered on all my expectations. For me, it performs 3 years later just as the day I got it. If you're considering this controller, I believe you get a decent bang for your buck. The Xbox Elite has some extra goodies that others do not offer for the price point. Whatever option you do go with, I wish you the best of luck on your own path of complete and utter gaming domination. If you guys enjoyed this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.